my channel. So today I thought it would be fun, well, I find it fun, to take you through the difference between my daily clean and my weekly clean, because I do use different products, different vacuums even, when I'm doing my weekly clean versus my daily clean. So I actually made a template to kind of help, you know, organize this and compare the two for anyone who's a little bit confused or find the weekly clean a little bit daunting or the daily clean a little bit too long. I think this will help simplify everything and like really make sense of how you stay on top of it so that your weekly clean doesn't take over your weekend. So let me pull that up. So on my Instagram, I have a template highlight that has all sorts of different templates, like a positivity challenge, a lot of this or that's, which are always interesting. So please tag me in them because I love to know, like, I don't know, how you do things or what's going on in your life. And then I have the daily checklist, the weekly checklist, and then I recently added this daily versus weekly template. So I'll go through them now, and because I'm kind of like in between doing a weekly and a daily, I'll kind of just show you both products I'm using and what I would do for either of them. So the very first one actually fits in because we are right here in the bedroom. So the very first difference between the daily and the weekly is make the bed versus wash the bed sheets. Obviously, I've already made the bed today, so I don't need to take you through that, but that would be the first one. So on my daily, I'm just making the bed and I'm using some Febreze. Actually, let me grab that for you. So every day I'll use the Lysol fabric spray after I make the bed, and I focus a lot on the pillows that we sleep with just to make everything fresh, and this kills, I think it's 99% of the germs. I use this on the couch as well, but we'll get there. And then I will wash the sheets only once a week. If you are looking for some extreme Friday cleaning motivation today, head on over to The Clean Nest and hang out with my friend Nikki. She is a mom of a little boy and 2 pups, and you are going to love her home decor. She is so motivating and you just will love hanging out at her house. So check out her channel after this. So moving on to the living room, or to any surfaces, this coffee table we use the most. So I will wipe this down every single day, and there's a couple ways I'll do it. It's just this carpet gets really, really dusty. So on a daily, I use a Swiffer, and I just dust off everything there, and then maybe use a Meyer's all-purpose cleaner if there's any actual like food stains or anything like that, or coffee rings. And then on a weekly, I use Pledge and a microfiber cloth as an added step to really make everything shine. On a daily, we empty our trash can in the kitchen, but on a weekly basis, we actually wash out the trash can. So that means taking out this plastic insert and filling it up with boiling hot water. And I like to use this product called Zephora. It isn't really common here in Canada, but you can get it on Amazon. Just watch the pricing, as it shouldn't really break the bank or anything like that. Or you can even try your local British store. So it's called Zephora, not to be mistaken with Sephora. But anyway, it's really great, and you just need a cap full, fill it up with the hot water, and let it disinfect and make your trash can smell amazing while you're cleaning the outside portion of your trash can. Because our trash can is stainless steel, I'm just using a Wyman stainless steel cleaner and wiping the outside, getting any marks, and really paying attention to the inner part of the lid, because that gets pretty gross.
You're making me wholehearted. We jumped off the subway leading nowhere. Your warm hands rubbed off the cold around me. I heard you say that everything is alright, but how did you know how I felt? You saw right through me that day. I was lost in space, but you pulled me down and wiped away those cloudy thoughts. I could see the sky when you
Look at what came out of the garbage. And that's with washing it last week.
took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together it's always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. I will always remember.
So on a daily basis, I wipe down the fridge and all the stainless steel with stainless steel cleaner, especially the fridge door handles. These will never stay clean. And then on a weekly basis, I take my Myers to the inside of the fridge, do a reorganize. I usually like to do this the day before we go grocery shopping so that the fridge is completely or close to being empty, and then that way you can really get around everything. If you're interested in a full fridge cleaning video, I have one of those and I'll link it below, and that goes into depth of like what I do every 6 months, or what I should be doing every 6 months instead of what I do on a weekly.
You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted.
When it comes to floors, on a daily, I like to put Roomba in a different room and just hit start, and then that way it's cleaning while I'm doing what I need to do. But on a weekly, I like to use the Dyson vacuum so that I can actually control where I'm going, and that this is the time I actually do all of our fabrics and vacuum our couches and all of that before I mop. So I'll get into mopping after, but I am just dying to get the Dyson V11. I've heard so many good things, so if you do have that vacuum or you have a different Dyson vacuum that you recommend, let me know. There's nothing wrong with this one, it is just a little bit bulky, so I would love a cordless.
I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
Okay, so when it comes to my floors, I have a lot going on here. So I've got both weekly and daily floor supplies. For my daily cleans, I like to use Swiffers. So this one here is the Swiffer Wet Jet, and we have the wood one because our kitchen is wood, and that's the main area that I clean with this. And then for our bathrooms or foyer, which are tile, I like to use this Swiffer wet, which just goes on the bottom like so. So that dirt you see there is just from doing our one bathroom, and it's crazy how much dirt will come out. So that's what I do on a daily, but if I'm doing a deep weekly clean, I always use my Velda mop. So after vacuuming with the Dyson handheld vacuum, or not handheld vacuum, but the Dyson vacuum, not the Roomba, I will go ahead and use this Velda mop. And this is great because it has a spinning action here that you just press with your foot. And here, let me give you a better look. So you just press it with your foot and it spins everything out. So I like to use on all of our wood floors Pine Sol and this mop and bucket to do a really good deep clean. Anyways, so hopefully that helps. For the other days and just using the Swiffer, it keeps it nice and simple, easy, fast, and you don't have to worry too much about it taking up too much time. And then I feel like that makes it so everything else isn't dirty once it comes to the weekly clean and you're kind of on top of it. So now we are in the bathroom. Sorry, this list is all over the place, but we're in the bathroom, and on a daily basis, we use a squeegee on our glass shower just to keep everything tidy and maintain the glass being clear until our big weekly clean. And if you haven't seen how to clean the shower, there's a full video on that. So I'll leave that below. I'm not gonna show you in this video because there's like a full 10-minute how to actually deep clean your shower and keep it well maintained. So I'll link that below, but on a daily, squeegee, weekly, scrub. We're gonna continue hanging out in the bathroom for a second. On a daily, I tidy up the counter and just wipe everything down with my Myers all-purpose spray. But on a weekly, I clean the toilet, and I'm using this alcohol sanitizer from a local distillery and a Lysol toilet bowl cleaner just to clean that. And then this is also the time where I refill the toilet paper holders in all the bathrooms. And this is a fun little hack. I'm sure most of you have seen it before, but using your tap to pretty up your toilet paper, this is great for your guest room or if you have any toilet paper on display, and it's so easy and so satisfying. When it comes to laundry, on a daily, I always like to throw in a load, but on a weekly basis, I like to completely clear out the laundry room. So that means making sure that the basket is completely empty, that I've washed those by hand garments that might have been sitting in there all week, and that I wipe down and tidy up the cleaning supplies in this space.
You had me at hello.
Now back in the kitchen, I always empty the dishwasher, as I'm sure most of you do, every single day. And I also clean the sink every day just using a baking soda and vinegar solution and just wiping that down. Sometimes I add a capful of that Sephora that we talked about earlier just to make everything smell better. But on a weekly, I like to use a Lysol disinfectant spray. Now you should read the back of this before you use it, just because a lot of people think that you need to wash it down, but you actually just spray it, leave it for 10 minutes and then wipe it, but you don't actually need to rinse everything down. That's why it works and why it makes sure everything is disinfected. So I do that on a weekly, but I use the DIY on a daily.
Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and save you. Oh, oh. Call
today. I hope you guys enjoyed this little comparison of my weekly versus my daily cleaning routine. And comment below if your routines are similar or how they're different. I'm just so curious to see if we're all on the same page or just how to make my weekly cleans just a little bit shorter. Anyways, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.
You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.